Hello, how do you doing? This is Fellowship El Camino. Welcome. I am your host Armando, and today we're gonna talk about Proverbs, chapter 16 from the Bible, and it's a good chapter. I figure I will share some of these proverbs with you. They're very wise. They have a lot of them have very good advice and deep meaning, and they can give us some wisdom and us understanding, as the book of Proverbs in the Bible says. And we come to realize that at the end, God knows everything about us. we don't. We think we know about ourselves and life and everything, but at the end, man, we just missed everything by far. So I hope this helps you, because it has helped me greatly, and I know other people who have been helped by this also. And subscribe to our channel too. We have our icon the other way, right here, to subscription, and click on it, subscribe, like us, leave a comment or two, and continue to watch our broadcast. We have other videos and other different matters and subjects, books of the Bible, and well, may God bless you. I'm gonna start reading Proverbs, chapter 16. Okay, it goes like this. Verse 1. We can gather our thoughts, but the Lord gives the right answer. We can have all our thoughts together, our understanding, our plans, our ideas, but the Lord is the one who's going to give the right answer to. When we gather, when we organize our thoughts, come to the Lord and He will give you the right answer. People may be pure in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their motives. People, the people, we might look ourselves with pure eyes. In their own, with our own eyes, we will look at ourselves as pure. But God, the Lord, examines our motives. What are real intentions, whether it be good or bad, or in between, I suppose. Commit your work to the Lord, and then your plans will succeed. That's good advice. If you commit your work, your day, your life, your marriage, your family, your kids, and then your plans will succeed. If you put your plans or your work in the hands of God, your plans will succeed. The Lord has made everything for His own purposes. The Lord God has made everything for His own purposes. See, for His own, not for ours, for His own purposes. Even the wicked for punishment. Even the bad people. He has made the wicked, not that He made the bad, they became bad, for punishment. Wow, interesting. The Lord despises pride. God doesn't like pride. Proudful people. The Lord despises pride. Be assured that the proud will be punished. Have for sure that the proud will be punished. Unfailing love and faithfulness cover sin. Unfailing love and faithfulness cover sin. See, this reminds me of unfailing love is like a love from a parent to a child, or even a wife or a husband for a wife or a husband, and being faithful, it can cover a lot of sins. I mean, like, you can let a lot of things. You can forgive a lot of things, basically. You can forgive a lot of sins. You cover a lot of sins. It's like, okay, I love you, Let's start from zero again. Let's erase this bad stuff, because my love is unfailing. My love doesn't fail you. and I'm faithful to you. My love, a mother can say that to a child, or a father to a child. My love is, I'm faithful in my love to you. So I'm going to cover you. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to be with you. I'm going to support you. Basically, that's what it's saying. I'm just trying to turn them into nowadays language, because some of these are like, I guess, old language. Evil is avoided by fear of the Lord. And no fear like I'm shaking in my boots. That's not what the fear of the Lord is. It's more or less like respect. 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 Yeah. That song, Yeah, anyways. So the respect for the Lord. So the evil, the bad stuff is avoided when we have respect for the Lord, because we won't disrespect him, basically. Yeah. Okay, next verse. When the ways of people please the Lord, he makes even their enemies live at peace with them. Wow, this is great, no? See, when our ways as people please the Lord, see, when we're in good terms with the Lord, because our ways, our behaviors, our attitudes, our intentions, our motives are good, God even makes the people that don't like us, our enemies, live at peace with us. That's good. That's very good. That's Proverbs 16:7. That's a really good one. So each verse, like 7, 6, 5, 4, whatever, is like a proverb. So I'm trying to add a little bit to it. So okay, let's go to the next one, number 8. It is better to be poor and godly than rich and dishonest. Basically, it is better to be poor and godly, like good, poor but good, than rich and dishonest, and rich and bad. That's basically what it's saying. So it's better to be poor but good, honest, godly. We can make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. Wow, man, that is very clear. We can make our plans. Oh, I want to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to become a this. I'm going to go, oh man, I'm going to conquer the world. But the outcome, the Lord determines our steps. He's the one who's going to make a step in what he has planned for us. We still have our free will, but our plans should be put in his hands. The king speaks with divine wisdom. He must never judge unfairly. It's talking about a ruler. A king could be a governor, could be a president, could be a mayor, could be a judge, could be a lawyer. People in authority. Other people can think of it, and actual kings too. The king speaks with divine wisdom. He must never judge unfairly. Yeah, because kings and rulers, they're supposed to be looked up with respect, with this authority, with this knowledge, with this fairness, with this, they're good, they're loyal to the people. That's the idea, at least. Know that it's happening nowadays, but that's the idea, and I'm sure there are some that they're very legit. And so he must never judge unfairly, because he's in a place of authority. The Lord demands fairness in every business deal. He sets the standard. God wants us to be fair in every business deal that we deal with, that we have, and he sets the standard. So he has set the standard for us to be fair. So he wants us to be the same way, to be fair in every business deal. A king despises wrongdoing, for his rule depends on his justice. A king despises wrongdoing. See, somebody in authority with power, for example, a king in this case, they're not going to like some people who do wrongdoing. So for this, for his rule depends on his justice. So if somebody's doing wrong, the king, according to his rules and his justice, he's gonna have to judge according to the rule, according to the law. So if we do wrong, we're gonna pay the consequences, basically. The king is pleased with righteous lips. He loves those who speak honestly. Again, the king, the ruler, the judge, whoever in authority, they are pleased, or even you as a parent, or as a big brother, or as a husband, or a wife. You can be in a position, that you are pleased with righteous lips, meaning righteous, that they do the right thing, that they say the right thing. That's what righteous means. That they say the right thing, and then you're pleased if somebody's speaking the right things. And then it says he loves those who speak honestly, and you will love too somebody who speaks honestly, the truth, not just give you a way around and story and then lies. The anger of the king is a deadly threat. The wise do what they can to appease it. Wow. You see the anger of a king, of a ruler, again, big brother, husband, wife, etc., father, mother. When they're angry, it is a deadly threat. Not that they're gonna kill you, but you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. So watch out. The anger of the king or of the ruler or person in authority, it is a deadly threat. The wise, the ones who are in the other side of the ruler or the king, see, those are the if they're wise, right? The wise do what they can to appease it. See, so if you don't want to get in troubles with the king, with the ruler, with your mom, with your dad, with your big brother, with your husband, with your wife, you're gonna have to be wise and appease. Put peace in between. Appease it. Put peace in between. When the king smiles, there is life. Yeah? When anybody who's in authority is in a good mood and smiles, and then there's no troubles, there is life. His favor refreshes like a gentle rain. And then it's when everything goes smooth and you have favor. It looks at you with a good eye, with contentment, and refreshes, and it feels like a refreshing, like a gentle rain. How much better to get wisdom than gold, and understanding than silver. See, it's a lot much better to get wisdom than to get gold. Because with wisdom, you can go farther in life. You can do things in a better manner, perceive things better. Wisdom is a deep thing, and it's better to have wisdom than gold, because there's people who can have gold or riches and have no wisdom, be a fool, and behave bad and waste their money and treat people bad. And it's like, no, it's better to be wise, to have wisdom than gold, and understanding than silver. So it's better to be understanding of things than have also some kind of richness or position, or whatever. The path of the upright leads away from evil. Whoever follows that path is safe. Okay, the path of the upright leads away from evil. And in other ways, the way a person who behaves right, who does the right thing, who lives the right life, that their way of life, the way of life and the right way is going to lead you away from bad things, from evil. That's what it's saying. So whoever is going to follow this person who does the right thing, following that same path, you're going to be safe. You're going to be in a safe path if you learn from that, if you imitate, if you watch and learn. So the path of the upright leads away from evil. Whoever follows that path is safe. Pride goes before destruction, and haughtiness before a fall. Wow. Pride, somebody who is proud, and they could be proud for no reason, just because they want to be proud. And somebody who walks around like a peacock and they're proud for about anything. And so pride, you can get really pride, but that appears before your downfall, before this destruction. And haughtiness before a fall. Those hippity ups with the eyebrows all the way rise up. Very haughty, very don't touch me, don't talk to me. You're no royalty. You're not from Hollywood. You're not from this. Wow. So that happens before a fall. Those haughty people. Anyways, it is better to live humbly. It's better to live humbly with the poor than to share plunder with the proud. It's better to live, to have a life of humbleness and poor standing. Little but poor but decent but right. Not a bad person. Than to share wealth and abundance, plunder with the proud, because the proud is just going to be talking left and right, and you're just going to be doing and just getting into situations that nobody should be getting into it. So it's better to be poor and humbly. Yeah, those who listen to instruction will prosper. That's a good one. Those who trust the Lord will be happy. This is for everyone, actually. In different stages in our lives. People who listen to instructions, to advice. That's what instruction is, to advise how to do things. Hey, don't do this, don't go that way, don't get into this situation. That's instruction. So those who listen to this kind of advice or instruction, they will prosper. Because you learn, if you follow the advice, if you follow the instruction, you're going to have a better life. You're going to prosper. Those who trust the Lord will be happy. But also those who trust God, not just the instruction or the advice, but those who trust God will be happy. See, you can be prosper and happy. The wise are known for their understanding, and instruction is appreciated if it is well presented. Okay, so people who are wise, they are known for their wiseness, for their knowledge, because they're wise, for their deep understanding of things, for their understanding. The wise are known for their understanding. Not only for their understanding, but then they're also known for their instruction. And instruction is appreciated if it is well presented. See, I'm not following this proverb. I'm doing a terrible job in this last one that I'm reading. 21. The wise are known for their understanding, and instruction is appreciated if it is well presented. See, okay, I gotta learn that one. See, it's not just for you. I'm sharing it for me too. Okay, 22. Discretion is a life-giving fountain to those who possess it, but discipline is wasted on fools. Wow. Discretion is a life-giving fountain to those who possess it, but discipline is wasted on fools. See, don't waste your discipline on people who are fool, because they're not ever gonna learn. Basically, that's what it's saying. Don't waste your discipline with people who are fool. You will know who is a fool, and you're just wasting your saliva. You're just wasting your energy and your time. But people who are discreet in life is a life-giving fountain to those who possess it. Yeah, from a wise mind comes wise speech. Somebody who's wise is gonna have a very wise speech. The words of the wise are persuasive. Huh. All right. Not much comment on that, huh? No, I guess not. Let's go with the next one. We just only have a few left. Kind words are like honey. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. When somebody speaks to us kindly, it feels so good, and it's like they're like honey. They're sweet to the soul, makes you feel good and healthy for the body. So next time somebody speaks some kind words to you, you're gonna feel this. It's gonna feel like something sweet, like honey, to your soul, and it's gonna be healthy for your body. And you can do the same to other people. Speak kindly, so they can feel the same thing. There is a path. There is a path, a road, a way. There is a path before each person that it seems right, but it ends in death. There is a road, there is a path, there is a way, there is a sidewalk, there is an idea, there is a behavior, there is a trend, there is a fashion, there's a fad before each person. There's a choice before each person that it seems right, but it ends in death. So be careful in your choices. Be careful in the paths that you choose, and be careful in the paths that I choose too. Because there is a path before each person that seems right. See, that is the point. A path, a choice, an opportunity that it seems right. I'm going to make a lot of money. I'm going to go to Europe. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. It seems right, but it ends in death. It doesn't mean they're going to kill you over there. It means so many other things. The outcome could be bad, not necessarily dead, like dying in a coffin, being in a coffin, but like can kill your desires, could kill your eagerness, could kill your joy, could kill, and it could kill you too. But it could mean many things. That's why they're proverbs. It is good for workers to have an appetite. Of course. An empty stomach drives them on. So, yeah. So it is good for workers to have an appetite because they've been working hard. An empty stomach drives them on. Scoundrels hunt for scandal. Ooh, scoundrels hunt for scandal. Their words are a destructive blaze. Wow. Don't we see a lot of that nowadays in the newspaper? Well, there's no newspapers anymore. In the media, in the news, in the outlets, whatever they call. My goodness. Scoundrels hunt for scandal. They're hunting. They're on the hunt. Those scoundrels. They're on the hunt for a scandal. Their words are a destructive blaze. Words. Not a gun, not a this, not a that. Words. They are destructive. That's right. A troublemaker plants seeds of strife. Gossip separates the best of friends. Somebody who tells you that they're your friend. Somebody who appears to be buddy, friend, bestie, whatever. Could be a troublemaker. It's been planting ideas. It's been planting words in your heart of strife, of division, of destruction. It's planting in your heart, in your ears. You see, it's a troublemaker person. There's planting these things. and in gossip separates the best of friends. These words there is planting of strife is just gossip that is end up gonna separating the best of friends, or or boyfriend girlfriend, or husband and wife, or best friends, or etc., partners in a business. So watch out for those troublemakers, the plant seeds of strife. Violent people deceive their companions. Wow. Leading them down a harmful path. Violent people deceive their companions. See, somebody who is violent, he has a temper of whoosh. He just goes up in the smoke like from 0 to 2 seconds. He runs from 0 to 60 miles in less than half a second. I mean, that's violent people. They say, "Oh no, don't get close to that person, man. It's very always angry, or it's very violent. It's just gonna want to hit you and kill you or something." So violent people deceive their companions because they're violent. They're not gonna tell them the truth. They're gonna tell them what they think, what they really feel about them, leading them down a harmful path. Watch out! Don't have friends that are violent. People with narrowed eyes, they plot evil. Without a word, they plan their mischief. How about that? I guess still speaking about evil, violent people. They with narrowed eyes, they plot evil. Like, without a word, without saying anything, they still planning, and they plan their mischief. They plan their troublemaking situations. Gray hair is a crown of glory. It is gained by living a godly life. Of course, people who don't live a godly life, they also have gray hair. But there is a difference between gray hair that it feels like a crown of glory, like, oh man, I have lived a life. It's been a good life, this and that. It is gained by living a good life, a godly life. It is better to be patient than powerful. Wow. It is better to have self-control than to conquer a city. These are heavy. It is better to be patient than powerful. Yeah, on the TV shows or in the movies, sometimes they show powerful people arriving, and I'm like, do you know who you're talking to? Do you know who I am? No, nobody knows. That's the funny part about it, right? So they're powerful people, right? I mean, they know they're powerful. Maybe they do know powerful people. Maybe they're the son of the president. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Or the son of so-and-so, whatever. And they want to get in to see this other person, or want to do this, or want to cut in line. And do you know who I am? And people, I don't care who you are. Go back in the line. And then you're there. You've been waiting patiently. And you're next. Whoop, in. And that person who is so powerful, back in the back of the line, 3 blocks down. Ooh, to buy their iPhone. I don't know. So it is better to be patient than powerful. It is better to have self-control than to conquer a city. See, there could be somebody who is a conqueror, a warrior, a conqueror of worlds and kingdoms and countries and peoples and blah blah blah, but if it doesn't have self-control, no, it's better to have self-control than to be this hero, this conqueror of the city. It's almost like saying it's a better title to have self-control. Say, hey, I have self-control. Not that you say it, but people know that you have self-control. And they say, wow, you see that person, man, it really has some self-control. But this person who has done this and that, look at them. They're so out of whack, man. They have conquered so much, but they don't have self-control. Ugh, nobody wants to be around those people. Last one, but not least. I like this one. We may throw the dice. We may throw the dice. Lady Luck. We may throw the dice, but the Lord determines how they fall. How about that? Take that one in. See? You go to Vegas, or you go to a casino around here, in the Northwest, and you go and throw the dice. But guess who is gonna determine how they're gonna fall? The Lord. And people in the church is gonna say, "Oh, we don't gamble, we don't this, we don't that," and I'm like, have we ever read the Bible where it says that they took Jesus's clothes and they threw lots to see who was going to end up with the robe because they didn't want to cut it in pieces? Or when they choose the 12 apostles after Judas Iscariot hanged himself, they threw lots. they threw dice. I mean, the Jewish, they don't have a dice. They have this little thing. I forgot what it's called, but it's like whatever. You spin it, and it has Jewish letters around, which also represent numbers. So they cast a lot. They throw dice. We will understand it as throwing a dice. Lord, who choose the one who is pure. That's what they say when they choose the 12 apostles after Judas Iscariot betrayed Jesus and then hang himself or kill himself, whatever. And they said they throw they pray, they throw the lots, or they throw the lot and then they pray, whichever. I think they pray first. It's been a while that I read it. Okay, give me a chance. And anywho, and boom. So in the Bible, you can read. They threw the dice. I mean, he's talking about it right here in Proverbs, for crying out loud. I'm not reading it out of a different book. I think it's funny. Sorry, I like to have fun with the Bible too. So, we may throw the dice, but the Lord determines how they fall. And some people say, well, I think they're superstitious. I think I'm going to do this, and, they do all these kinds of stuff. They carry rabbit's food, or they don't wash their socks, baseball games, or their underwear. I don't know what they do, And it's like, no, there's not such a thing as lady luck, or your superstitions. God is the one who determines the outcome, or how the luck is gonna go. If it's gonna go in your favor or not, or if the die is gonna fall in your favor or not. That's what it's saying. I like it. Well, this is part of the Bible, believe it or not, and I'm glad we didn't go over too long. So this is Fellowship El Camino. Subscribe to our my screen is backwards. Subscribe to our right there. I believe it's right there, and I can't see it. So subscribe to that, and watch our other episodes, different subjects. May God bless you. Have a good day. Good night. Well, for me it's night. I don't know what part of the world you are in. We hope you enjoy this show, and we hope to see you again. Subscribe to our channel, Fellowship El Camino. May God bless you. Have a good day. Bye.